McCord and welcome to The Real Deal on thestir.com. Today we are discussing episode 6 of I Dream of NeNe, The Wedding. The Beverly Hills Housewives are coming back and a major bombshell dropped just this morning in New York City Housewives land. Are you ready? First, let's talk NeNe. She took her bridesmaids to the moon in Cancun, the blue moon. And did I say it last week? 9 bridesmaids is a lot, even when you're not on reality television, but when you are, scary. I have to call a little overkill with the hotel's promotional credit this episode. We saw that moon grand sign every single time the show came back from commercial. What happened? Did somebody trash a room or something? They wanted to make very sure the hotel got their credit. In any case, this episode begins with all those normal fun activities you would see on a Real Housewives trip. There's a surfing simulator, there's swimming with dolphins, there's riding the dolphins, but NeNe's having none of it. She is having her bridesmaids make complete and utter fools out of themselves while she sits back and sips a cocktail. The craziest NeNe got this episode was putting on a sombrero with a veil. On this type of docu-soap reality TV, you have a cast of characters that we're all getting pretty familiar with, such as the fabulous one, the richer-than-God one, the airhead, the one who says what everyone else is thinking, and the clueless one, or ones, who have no idea they look ridiculous. On this show, we've got 9 of those, plus one Ms. Fabulous Rich Itch with a B, except Marlo. Marlo Hampton wants to be fabulous too. She keeps forgetting that she's not the center of attention. But from a behind-the-scenes perspective, you always need somebody to be really inappropriate so they can be sacrificed for everyone else's enjoyment. So she's being a bad friend, but a great castmate. So for those of you who missed last night's episode, bridesmaid Diana planned a blue party where all the maids wore blue and NeNe wore black and white so she could stand out as the bride. Marlo didn't play ball. She wore a dress that looked like NeNe's. When Cynthia Bailey called Marlo out for not wearing blue, Marlo cried and said, "I had a horrible childhood and you all have money and I don't, so that's why I can't be a team player." To that I say, boo-hoo. Just about everyone has had some hardship in their lives, some more than others, but don't let that shape your whole life. Rise above it and move on. It's just like I always wanted to punch a certain New York housewife for always whining that she was raised by wolves and had no parents. Grow up. Stop complaining. Luckily, the bridesmaids and NeNe felt the same way I did about Marlo's excuses and put her in her place. What else happened? Greg played comic relief as his role in the series. This week he sang, he danced, he got his inseam measured and got very uncomfortable with the tailor getting too close to his jewels while he got measured for his tux. Oh, now, did anyone else understand that oil painting of Diana and NeNe? I don't know whether it was a joke that fell flat or a prank that no longer made sense since Diana did fall in line or what. But didn't it look like one of those things that you sit for at a carnival? What are they going to do with that? It reminded me of a 6-foot-wide Andy Warhol-esque copy of an oil painting of all the New York housewives that we got as a present from Bravo one year. I mean, thank you very much. But what are you supposed to do with a 6-foot-wide painting of yourself with Jill and Kelly and everybody? Answer, donate it to charity. Ding! Speaking of the New York ladies, past and present, there is a major scandal brewing between Jill Zarin and Ramona Singer. Oh yeah! This morning on VH1's The Gossip Table, Rob Shooter and crew broke the story. Jill gave an exclusive interview to InTouch Weekly that Mario Singer, Ramona's husband, tried to sleep with her. My God. Can we please give the Singers a break? Please? First of all, I don't buy it for a red-hot minute. Having known the Singers for 6 years, Mario is a flirt, but all talk and no action. He might flirt with a housewife. He might yell at a housewife. He's not going to sleep with a housewife, except Ramona. For years, reality TV producers have tried to make Mario a Lothario. Just like anytime you ever saw Ramona sip a drink or Kelly roll her eyes or me turn red, anytime Mario's attention was distracted, the producers showed it. But if all they've got are edited clips of eye lines, they've got nothing. If all they've got is him flirting with ladies at parties, they've got nothing. I flirted with them. It's all in good fun. It doesn't mean you're actually doing anything. I think Jill is up to her old shenanigans, trying to keep her name in magazines and feeding her irrational hatred of Ramona. Why do this? I'm shaking my head because so many times Jill tries to do something, but she just gets it wrong. Okay, if I were her publicist, I would tell her to do something wacky, but not mean. See, this was mean. Examples of wacky, but not mean. Miley Cyrus. Jill could get naked on a wrecking ball. I would watch that. That would get press. Courtney Stodden. Jill could wear 6-inch stripper heels and talk about sex all she wants with Bobby, just like Courtney does with her husband Doug. Again, I'd watch that too. That would also get press. I say, leave Ramona and Mario alone. Leave it. Put down the bone. Stop chewing it. I swear to God, Jill makes me want to drink in the morning. I would believe that Jill tried to seduce Andy Cohen in a bathroom before I would believe this story. But let me ask you this. If you had to match up any housewife and house husband in a scandal, who would it be? Me, I would pick Brandi Glanville torturing Tarek Salahi with whips and chains. Man, would I pay to see that. Speaking of which, are you excited for Beverly Hills to come back next week? Because I am. Move over Miami. The confident ladies are back. I am Alex McCord. You are watching TheStir.com. See you next time.